Came out spicy, bro. Yo, what's good, boy? What's going on?
Yo, what's good? Chilling.
I know we was talking about doing these shoes though. What you want to do? You figured out yet?
Yeah, man. I've been playing this Battlefield 2042.
Yeah, that game's crazy. They got a lot of stuff going on there. Like, what parts did you really kind of want on your shoe? Like, you got any specifics?
I definitely want, something about, work ethic. Probably like first one, then last one out. So definitely something.
All right, yeah, we could definitely got to put that on the shoe then. That's tough. All right, bet. What else you like? I mean, like, what else means something to you?
Yeah, my family with me, every step of the way. So I definitely want them on there.
All right, bet, I got you. I'll take it from there then. I'm gonna come up with something spicy. And we're gonna get it out to you ASAP or whatever. How soon you need them by? I know y'all, like I said, I know you're at a game in like a day or two or whatever. You want them for the game?
Yeah, I need them.
All right, bet. I'm gonna get on them real quick then, and we're gonna bring them out to Atlanta. So like I said, I'm gonna hit you ASAP as soon as they done.
Bet, appreciate you.
Alrighty. All right, so we finally arrived in the studio here. Got my Dame 6s here that we're gonna get to my boy, Sharife. We know the plan, we know the idea, so all we gotta do now is go ahead and prep the shoes. So I'm gonna acetone a lot of this stuff down real quick, and then I'm gonna put my taping on, mask off our midsole sections here, because we wanna keep these nice and clean and crispy, and then get into doing our stencils to put our actual phrases into place. So let's hop into it. Because of the shoe's material, as you can see, it's got a lot of raised areas and mesh areas and stuff like that that's gonna affect type of textures that I can put on the shoe and things of that nature. We're gonna have to keep this more colorway based and less detail based. We're still gonna have to get that Battlefield theme off, so we're gonna be using the colors that, signify Battlefield 2042, which is, of course, that teal kind of South Beachy color with those red-orange highlights. I think what the plan is for this one is we're gonna be doing a two-tone fade from teal to blood orange. And then I'm gonna use this strip section here to actually put the reverse pattern in on this pair. So that way it'll actually kind of play off each other so you see the same colors on each shoe, but they're actually different if you look at them left and right. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the computer here, hop on the Silhouette Pro, and start getting these designs put into place, measuring them out with my ruler here, making sure everything fits, and then we're gonna start printing them out and putting them on the shoe. All right, so now that we've got all of our stencils on, we have all of our phrases, wordings, everything is sized and placed correctly on the shoe as best as we can get it. It's time to go ahead, grab the paint, and start doing our fade work. We're gonna be doing that kind of blood orange to green, dark green fade on this shoe, and then we're gonna flip it on the other shoe, and then we're gonna tie them together with the midsole painting. Doing a solid section for the color that we want. When we want this color, the primary fade colors to be the brightest, and then we're doing a later section where we're doing some overlapping, and that's gonna give us the smoothest fades possible. We're gonna go ahead and drop this one, and we're gonna do the back side now in order to set it up front. Now, as you guys can see, there's a much bigger difference when you're using a pigment or using color like black. All we're using is about this much here because it's so strong that if you fade too much over with the actual solid black pigment, you're gonna get way too much black on there and it's gonna ruin your fade. So I'm gonna put my teal on, fade that a little bit over, and then I'm gonna use the shading gray to actually branch both sections back together. Just to show you guys an example of what I was talking about earlier when it comes to this paint and how pigmented it is and how well it works. It's gonna cover all this over and you'll never even know any of that was there. But that's about it. So now we'll go ahead and grab the shading gray and come back in, beef up this black section a little bit just on the outside so it gives you that real fade and isn't just like a stop in the middle. go. Now all we need to do is go ahead and start popping all of these stencils off, making sure that they look how we want them to look, and then we can take the midsole off here and finish the shoe up. Now it's time to go ahead and take all the tape off, take everything off, put the laces back in, and of course, do our actual insole print. You know, we like to do a little nod to, you know, EA for each episode that we're doing for this Battlefield series. So we're gonna put our Battlefield logos on the insole as a nice little surprise for Sharife when he checks them out. And then we're gonna take a trip over to the art store to pick up some materials to customize this specialty box we have for these shoes to really add that overall, that touch that we're looking for here. So first thing we gotta do is prep the actual box to be painted. So it's gonna need a total white base paint. Then I'm gonna measure out what stencils and whatnot we need for the box itself, put that on there, then we'll do the final coat, take it all off, get the shoes inside, and get on out to ATL.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase.
I think it came out pretty clean, pretty good all the way around. So now we're just gonna go ahead and hit it with our factory finish, box everything up and get it on out to Atlanta and see what Sharife thinks.
Somewhere on the scene, it got a little longer, so it seems. I burned out, so to speak. Now come a little closer.
All right, so we just pulled up to Atlanta. We're here at Sharife Cooper's crib. So it's time to go ahead and pull up, see what he's got going on, drop the shoes off, and see what he thinks. Yo, yo.
Hi. What's up,
boy?
How you?
It's all good, it's all good. Well, surprise, we had to do a little added packaging here, you know.
Okay.
Battlefield 2042, so we had to go a little extra mile. So we got the jump for you.
That joint hard.
Try to get everything on there that, you know, that you sent. Try to keep it in the, you know, the Battlefield colors or whatever.
These joints hard.
Yeah, it came out spicy, bro.
Appreciate this, man. Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, we got everything on there I think that we was trying to put on there, so I think they're gonna look good on the court.
Yeah.
They're gonna be shiny.
For sure. No such thing as can't. You know, that's something I live by.
Yeah.
And you never lose until you quit.
Normally I put everything so like you can read it from like the camera's angle.
Yeah.
But I put these, I flip them so like when you actually wearing them joints, you look down, you know, you're on the free throw line, something like that. You can read it yourself,
That's
remind
perfect.
yourself of, you know, what you got going on. So
That's perfect.
So for the insole, we had, you know, like you said, you know, Battlefield sponsored the episode today, so we had to give them a nice little shout out. You know, in insoles for you, just a little touch, you know, nod to the game, especially just so you know on the shoe exactly what the theme is for as well too. So I think it kind of wraps everything together, makes it look, you know, look like a package deal. So all right, so last but not least, you know, we talked about doing a couple different pairs of shoes, but you got anything in mind that you want to do for your next one?
I definitely want to show love to the jersey. So I definitely want a jersey, you know, inspiration. Show love to Atlanta. I'll put family in it again, because, you know, I'm big on family. So.
Of course. That's definitely a good way to go. So we're about to chop it up some more on that one, get some more specifics, some more details, you know, figure out what we want to put that's jersey on the shoe and the whole nine, but you know, like, we got time for that. So like so I'm gonna let you get back to it. I know you got the game later, so
All right.
I appreciate your time.
Appreciate you.
We'll catch you later.
Yeah.
I've been working on these special EA Battlefield 2042 shoes side by side with Sharife Shoes. These custom EA Battlefield 2042 shoes are a tribute to the game and connect with each player's own 2042 inspired shoe that I'm designing.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even. Come on, y'all just be sneaking up on me. All right. Just watch these videos right here, subscribe, and then we'll get back to the dancing.